with a OG light skin in. But light skin be talking about California. Ain't that going on there? Ain't that going on in California?
That nigga done went from being a Raiders fan to a goddamn Rams fan already.
He done switched already?
Light skin done switched already.
Oh, man, he ain't shit.
They got them Fred Flores on here.
Fred Flores. Man, hold on, man. Fred, we just talked about how you was pro Flores.
Nations go through.
Hey.
What's going on,
Mooney?
What's up?
Mooney just talking about all light skinned cats, and here you go, Wiley. You pop on.
But I'm the statue of the light skinned guys, man. Well,
you that token.
I'm the token.
You that token. You that token. You what Flores' complexion is supposed to look like.
He called you the beige bomber.
Y'all
the beige bomber. The beige bomber. I like that.
Y'all done ran stroke off. We ain't got no more light skins on here.
Hell no.
You solo dolo. Man. Hey, I won't say this the other day, but I want to Stroke on my team. Stroke only chime in at the last second, and then you don't know what he's talking about. I be like, and then he want to argue. I'm like, hold up, you swallowing the fence, man. That's why I told him I wish I had a chance to meet him personally too, so I could talk more shit to him. I be trying to ease off him, but then I say fuck him.
We're going to plan a trip, fellas. When we gonna meet up?
Man, I was playing about that shit, man.
Don't let the moderator plan it.
Wow.
Me and Buck been dealing with stroke shit for years, so we understand. Stroke one of them kind of guys. He gonna say something good about everybody involved, so he ain't never wrong. I'll be like, dog, you don't pick a side. Like he say something like, man, if this team don't do this, they gonna lose. Then I come back and say, I told y'all, dog. Right. Anybody knows that. If they don't score points, they fucking lose.
Man, what you say, Stroke? Hey, Stroke gonna be like, man, if this team don't score more points than the other team, they gonna lose.
That's exactly what he do.
Told you what I said.
Bet 50 on it. Like, dog.
Oh, dude, yo. I went to bed because I got tired of him, and I woke up, he had me on cap. I said, oh, I'm about to eat his ass up. I said, nigga, as soon as you said bet, the first, I came right in, bet. And then I said, okay, well, 25, he gonna go this. I said, okay, well, then 25, then you want to do the 50. Then he started talking to us. I said, man.
Then when he started losing, he want to double his bet, triple his bet, because he don't think he ain't gonna think people gonna try to do that bet. Because he want to do big bank, take little bank. Stroke been doing since we was kids. I'm like, just take the L, dog. Just take the L.
Wait a minute.
I still didn't figure it out. Freddie J got him mad. Huh?
So Shot, Stroke, and Buck, y'all went to high school together.
Yeah.
Okay. Right. And we still don't know who made y'all lose. Was it Rita and Buck? It was you, Ray.
Damn.
I'm the worst point guard in John Hodge history.
So you must have passed the ball. You passed the ball to Shot, and you shouldn't have.
I passed the corn plate.
To the midget. He passed it to the midget.
Where we at, man? Come on now. Everybody on here. Let's go.
Let's go this shit out, man. Like I say, what's up, fellas?
What up?
We're on this thing for another Wednesday, man. Real guy sports and shit, man. I got my boy D-Rob. I got Shot. I got Buck. I got Wally. And I got Fred Flores. We finna start this shit off, right? I'm gonna start with you, D-Rob. What you think about the NFC and AFC championship game, man?
Oh, man. We was blessed with another great weekend of football. I really think the Chiefs got beside themselves when they were up early. And they failed to get those 3 points that they left out there, and it hurt them. The second half, Mahomes, Tyreek, Kelsey, they did not perform worth crap. And they let them young gladiators get their confidence up and they came back and did their thing. It's gonna be a long off season. You know, you say you lit. I'm sorry, we failed. We did this, but you guys gave that game away. You should have been in the Super Bowl.
Go ahead, Shot.
Man, I just think that Kansas City. It was some really great football for the last few weeks. Actually, I mean, from week 18 all the way through. Man, this is just some great football, man. I mean, last week of the season through the playoffs was really, really good. I said the last week of the season set the tone for the playoffs to me. KC, I thought they was really arrogant and overconfident in the first half, and that cost them because they could have ran them boys about the building, and they got real cute at the end of that thing. And I blame Mahomes. I mean, I don't care about the play call. He's smart. He's not a dumb quarterback. This guy's been a 4 straight AFC championship game. He should have thrown the ball away. And for him to say at the end of that thing that he would do the same thing again, you shouldn't. Not that. I mean, throw the ball away, get 3 points, keep moving. That cost him. As far as the LA and San Francisco game, it was really, really good, man. My heart goes out to doggone Debo Samuel because he left it all out there. He left it all. Turning point of that game for me is when that cat dropped that doggone interception. That and not going for it on 4th and 2 with 10 minutes to go when you're on a 45-yard line. I kind of think that San Francisco really should have gone for it right there. And when they didn't, it cost because they had to punt the ball, and that's when everything bad happened. The doggone missed interception, that pass to OBJ, then the penalty. It's really the cost because I think that's where they lost the momentum. But looking forward to the Super Bowl, but really, really good games last week.
Go ahead, Buck.
Guess I echo a little bit of what everybody said, man. It's probably one of the best, probably like months of football we don't probably seen in a while.
Yeah.
And playoffs, man, I mean, it's just been great. AFC, NFC championship. I don't think I will say. I don't know if Shot might not remember this conversation. I think we had this conversation around about week 5. Me and Shot said we was on the call. We were like, Cincinnati might be a problem. We said it, but we didn't. I ain't gonna say we were talking about they'd be Super Bowl worthy, but we like them boys might be a problem if that defense kind of hold up because the offense can do everything. And it just so happened they getting hot at the right time. They done got hot. I don't take nothing away from what Kansas City did, man. I mean, Kansas City played they were playing a good game, but sometimes it's about adjustments. So, I mean, you was up 21-3, right?
Yeah.
Something like that.
21-3.
So, I mean, you come out at the halftime and you can't do nothing. To me, that's just saying Cincinnati did a good job going in, making some adjustments. And so I give a credit to Cincinnati and their coaching staff of what they did. Not that, so I mean, it is what it is. Kansas City gonna be back, so
Okay.
they'll be all right.
I gotta throw this. I gotta throw this small gem in. I remember probably about week 5 or 6. I said, "Do y'all think Joe Burrow can lead them to the Super Bowl?" And everybody over here said, "Hell no."
Pull up the
No,
tape.
I did. No, I did.
Right, because
I said
Pull up
deep
the tape.
playoff run. I said deep playoff run. Y'all was like, "No, first round." Everybody said by first round. Probably.
everybody was on. I was on the tape, but everybody was on Cleveland, and they roster looked good.
I was on Buffalo.
We were
I was
still
on
on
Buffalo.
Buffalo. Right. So they had a good roster, but did we think they were Super Bowl ready? No.
I didn't think that either. Go ahead, Fred. NFC AFC championship game. What you think about it?
But you didn't think KC was going to be there either, though. So don't.
I didn't.
Right.
That was a topic. That was a topic for about 3 weeks.
Yeah.
It's been said and done.
Yep. Yep. Good point. Good point. Good point.
Go ahead, Wally.
Yeah, definitely enjoyed. Man, I'm not to say that this playoffs probably was the best NFL playoff that I can remember in my 30 years of really paying attention to football, man. This has been one of the greatest damn playoffs that I've ever watched. As far as the games go this weekend, Cincinnati did their thing, man. Got to give their hats off to their defense. That's what's the turning card in that entire game. I mean, the second half, the way they came out and played Mahomes, man. Yeah, Kansas City got a little cocky, but I don't know what they was thinking. But yeah, Cincinnati, hats off to their defense, man. They shut down. They shut down Kelsey. They shut down all those guys in the second half to 3 points in the whole damn second half. That was a definitely impressive and outstanding job of Cincinnati defense. So all the credit goes to them. It's not what Kansas City didn't do; it's what Cincinnati did do as far as them making their adjustments. As far as the Rams and the 49ers, man, I mean, a lot of people came down on Jimmy G. Yeah, he made that one terrible interception. But watching that game, man, Jimmy G made some good throws in that game, man. Through coverage, he made some good throws in that game. I'm sitting there watching it, man. That was a good throw. But yeah, he made a terrible interception. I'm not going to take that away now. He did make a terrible decision, but I think Jimmy Garoppolo is still a starter in the NFL somewhere in the league. Somebody's going to pick Jimmy G up, whether it's going to be in Pittsburgh, whether it's going to be in Carolina, or wherever it's going to be. Jimmy G is going to be a starter somewhere in the league. But yeah, great games, man. Both teams deserve to be there in the Super Bowl.
Go ahead, D-Rob. You was first. Your hand was first.
Thank you so much. Hey, I forgot to mention the second game, but let's not just put that on Jimmy G messing up, because again, he played well. But that Rams offense and defense, they stood up when they needed to. Again, when you lost to a team 6 times in a row, and when all the marbles are out there, and you got to stand up at home and the opportunity to host the Super Bowl like Tampa Bay did, they did what they needed to do. My second thing I wanted to say was I was proud of how Odell went to Debo, and I seen a post, somebody posted how he's supposed to be the problem child for teams and this and that, and then this young gladiator came up and he did his thing, and they ended the writing in the column by saying how good and pleasant it is for brothers to dwell together in unity. I like that. Again, they're not painting him as the villain anymore. So Psalms 133 prevail.
Go ahead, Shot.
Hey, I just got a quick question for everybody on that KC Cincinnati game. Y'all think KC lost that game, or did Cincinnati win that game? Me,
Cincinnati.
I think Cincinnati came back and just won that game.
Cincinnati won
Kind
that
of
game.
goes. To me, it's both ways. Cincinnati adjusted. Kansas City lost it. They lost it. They didn't do nothing.
So KC
They
lost.
were cocky. It's like this was a stroke answer.
Yeah,
because you didn't say nothing.
You didn't say anything.
Right, it's a stroke answer.
But it's two choices.
cockiness.
It's two choices,
Well,
brother.
It's
It's two
or.
choices. Did they lose it, or
The
did the
The
Cincinnati
answer
win?
is or. It's or.
Okay, sure. Gotcha.
At home.
I
At
think
home.
KC lost it.
What about you, Wiley?
Is it the Kansas City lose it or the Cincinnati win it?
Yeah.
Man, it was a tale of two halves, man. It's a tale of two halves. But at the end of the day, I think Cincinnati came and took it. I think Cincinnati came and took that damn game from Kansas City. Kansas City got too relaxed. I think that came and took that game. So therefore, Cincinnati won.
They were
They had to make plays. They made plays.
I'm just go ahead.
Okay. Shout out with you, man. Your Super Bowl pick. Who you think will win?
I think Rams find a way to win it, but I'm pulling for Joe Burrow and the Cincinnati Bengals.
How you gonna do that?
I think the Rams will pull it.
Well, I think you shouldn't have asked us that because we have another bet on who we think gonna win. So I'm not gonna answer that question.
Gotcha.
I didn't do that. The last one, that's why I'm not doing draft team this week, is because everybody don't have the same roster.
I mean, we wouldn't.
There we were.
No, we wouldn't.
You can't be able to do all those out. You're gonna pick like 3 or 4 players, and that's the only thing that's done because. I mean,
No. Let me tell you something. Me and Fred used to do this all the time. You will not have the same roster. If it's a head-to-head game, you will not have the same roster.
Go ahead, Fred. Your pick. You hold it.
and another thing, Kansas City defense ain't like doggone Rams defense. They got some pass rush on that side, and it's gonna be more than just Chris Jones. It's gonna be Aaron Donald. It's gonna be Von Miller. It's gonna be, Leonard Floyd. They coming, bro. So Cincinnati offensive line ain't showed me enough to really believe that they're gonna be able to do enough. You know they ain't shit, and you know they ain't shit.
Times, but and still lost the game though.
Look, I'm gonna say this. Tannehill lost that game. Because again, no, it's not that. It was the coaching and Tannehill. Again, Hilliard was wide open underneath for the first down. I didn't interrupt you. The coaching and Tannehill. Hilliard was open underneath for the first down. Tannehill is a dumbass Dolphin used to be, and he lost the game for us.
Okay, Monday morning quarterback. You recognize everything after the game open.
I'm seeing shit.
Let's put you out there on the center. Let's see what you do.
Shit, my pants.
Look, check this out. I was thinking about something today. What y'all think about Aaron Rodgers to the Titans?
Super Bowl.
Yeah, I think so. Super Bowl.
Let me take that back. I'll take that back. AFC Championship. Because Aaron Rodgers can't get over the hump.
Let me say this real quick. Well, let me say this. We real quick jump on the squad, i.e. we jumped on Buffalo. Now we're kind of on Cincinnati, but now I don't think as much as we was on Buffalo. But guys, it is hard to get there again. Salary caps, and I do believe that's why Brady decided to retire, because he wasn't gonna have the same roster. So I say that to say this. And then COVID played a lot of parts of rosters, but it's hard right now. With these guys played these last month like they played, it's something, and that's why it was big to win early before the COVID took effect on these teams. I mean, Dallas. This was Dallas' year.
Let me ask y'all this, man. What y'all think about KC, man?
It's Dallas year.
Don't do that shit, Wiley.
Wiley, every year is their year. That's why I said that. Every year.
Mute.
Cowboys year. Hell, next year the Cowboys
Mute.
year. Right?
Mute.
Right,
Right,
right.
right. Yeah.
Mute.
Y'all year,
Everybody.
stank it up.
Fred, don't do
No,
that
it's not.
shit.
It's the Raiders year. It's the Raiders year.
You laughing too hard.
Come on, moderator. Get this over.
Nah, fuck that. Fuck moderator. It's our year next year.
Hey, moderator, let me ask you this.
Fuck
You
that
only had
bullshit.
3 topics. You had 3 topics, moderator. Let me throw one in. With it's gonna be before we do the Flores thing. First of all, it's a question. Did the Raiders keep their interim coach?
Nope.
They hired a dude from Buffalo.
We
So
got,
do y'all
Josh
Dang.
McDaniels. We got
gonna come? He gonna back out.
we got a GM from the Patriots and got the coach from the Patriots. So I don't think that they gonna keep Bisaccia. I would hope that they would keep him at least as a special teams coach, but I think they will.
So with that said,
McDaniel's bringing this over.
McDaniels, I don't know if people got a lot of faith in him because how he backed out of the other job. But you see all this new league, they got all these old coaches who the NFL coaches finna coach.
You talking about the sweat?
The
What you call it?
The US.
Yeah, that crap. That thing. Oh yeah, no, not the swag. The swag is doing it something though. That's good.
Man, I was gonna hit you right back.
He gonna call you back.
So I'm saying all these coaches, I don't even think it's a race thing right now. I just think it's because we was on the text and we ain't on Flores yet, but these black coaches, once they get their chance, they want to do whatever they can to keep the ownership happy by keeping the milk white without messing up their money. But you got to get the best guy for the job. That's why I say, how you get fired from here and you get another job before this man get a job? Still don't know.
Man, like
Moderator,
as I was telling Buck earlier, though, speaking on that same subject, I mean, I can have 20 qualified candidates, but if Buck come through and say, "Hey, shot man, I want to coach too," I'm gonna give Buck a shot because I know him, and that's me looking out for people I know, and that's all they do. They got their buddy system. I know this guy, or I know him through somebody else. I like this guy. Woo, woo, woo. That's how these white folks keep getting these jobs because of who they know, which is what America pretty much built on. Who do you know? And I mean,
What's up, Face?
I would give them jokers a chance.
Don't brag.
I would give my boy a chance before I get him a chance.
I feel y'all.
You know what? Y'all made a comment. Y'all made a comment.
Hey, you're dealing with a good guy right there, man. So you know what I'm saying?
Wally, go
Whatever
on mute.
influence you got, go ahead and play
Wally,
it
go
on
on
you,
mute.
I said you're dealing with a guy. Whatever influence you got, whatever knowledge you got, I know you got. Go ahead.
Hold on 1 second, Freddie J. Hold on, Freddie J. That's because you're making a good point, but we want to be able to hear you.
Hold on, Wally.
Okay. Okay.
Go on mute, Wally.
Wally, mute your phone.
All right. Let's go.
You know how to do it.
All right, Freddie J.
That was a good point. Yeah. Diversity. Fred. Fred, but
So now
then
you
if he would
sound
have
like a
said,
disgruntled. You sound like
if
a
he
disgruntled
said,
employee.
right, but if
Come
you
on,
said
moderator,
that you
I got my
wanted,
hand up.
Hold on. Go ahead,
you know,
bud.
see,
Moderator must be
if
drunk.
you say you want to do Staley, then you alienating the guy you got, even if you, and he gonna be there. I didn't see your hand, Buck. Go.
Yeah, go. I gotta speak. I gotta speak. I gotta speak on that, Fred. But go ahead, Buck.
Go ahead, Moody. You don't ever talk. Go ahead. I'm after you.
Hell no. Go ahead.
All right, I'm gonna go. Now, Fred, I'm gonna say something I probably would never say again. You got a good ass point. you got a good ass point right there, dog. Because
Fred,
I brought this up earlier. I was like, man, the whole Mike Tomlin thing, he gonna walk off from me. But the Mike Tomlin thing, I had a problem with that. I told Shot that earlier. I was like, I got a problem with Mike Tomlin because I'm like, dude, you've been there for what, 15 years? How many offensive defense coordinators have you brought in? So at some point we have to take care of ourselves. But I will say this too. I mean, let's be realistic. Now, how many teams in the NFL?
32.
32. 32. 32. Now, that's a small number to say you have to hire somebody. That is a small number to say, oh, you have to hire somebody of a particular color. That's a small number. Now, I would say it is way on the outside looking in. I'd be like, yeah, do I think somebody more qualified? Yes. But are they not getting a job because of their color? Probably so. But that is a small number to say it's only because of that. Nah, I get it. Yeah. Man, it been some. Nah, matter of fact, let me go to Byron Leftwich. How good was Byron Leftwich in Arizona?
As a coach, or
No, he was offensive coordinator.
he had better players in Tampa Bay.
But exactly. Oh no, he had Tom Brady in Tampa Bay. Yeah, and that's the thing about it. I'm like,
Still, yeah.
do I
he
think he deserves a chance? But now, I'm gonna make a point though. I'm gonna come back to that. We'll that's how we'll look at it. We'll be like, how good? That's what the question gonna be. How good was he without Tom Brady? That's what the question gonna be, because he's black. If that was a white guy, bang.
wouldn't have
They
been a
would not
question.
ask that question.
Look
That's
at Bill
the only
O'Brien.
thing I'll go with. They would not ask that question. They'll say he the best thing since sliced bread. That would be my only thing right there. That's where it makes the difference. That's where it makes the difference. When it's somebody black, they be like, how good are you without that person? But when it's somebody white, you can have the best quarterback, the best running back, the best offense. Man, okay. The dude, the offensive coordinator with the Cowboys right now. Why is he even getting consideration as a head coach? He shouldn't even be getting interviewed.
Yes, real quick.
And all Belichick assistants get jobs because they were Belichick. So, I mean, yeah, that's just the way it goes.
That's true.
Yes, sir. Yeah. My thing is this. I think that these white people are getting head coaching jobs because they're in the position, the next in line position. I would like to see more black people getting these next in line positions, like not be a linebackers coach or DB coach or line. I want you to be the OC, the DC, because now you are next in line, just like Hackett. Hackett was next in line. He was underneath these guys. You see all these guys getting jobs as they are DCs and OCs. You hardly see anybody aside from Leslie Frazier or Mike Tomlin as like a DB coach or a linebacker coach getting a head coaching job, or O-line coach getting a head coaching job. Generally, it's those DCs, OCs, and those people from college that are really that's real winners out there. So I was coming back to your point. That's what I was saying. I was coming back to your point because we can't get a black president of the United States without black senators, black congressmen, black judges. That's the only way you're gonna get. That's what I'm saying. It comes back to your point, Freddie J. As black men, as black head coaches, when you do get that job, you have a responsibility. Stephen A. said something, and he says it all the time, that white people can come to work every day and they got a good job to do. They got a job to do. Black people go to work and they got a responsibility. And I believe that, man. In our community, we have a responsibility. You got to be able to represent for us the right way. You got to put us on. You got to do this. And I don't feel like black people are doing a good enough job in the NFL. Because NBA, I see a lot of black assistants from these black coaches. People getting opportunities. But in the NFL, you just don't see it. Tomlin didn't do it.
Real quick.
Todd Bowles didn't do it in New York.
Some of these guys, like
Anthony Lynn, didn't do it.
The Pittsburgh organization is constructed a certain way, 4 or 5 coaches, whatever. But let me say this: we still got to put ourselves in a situation where we can coach more than just the linebackers, the defensive line, the this and that. But we have to have a chance as well. You can be in a situation where this is all I'm gonna let you do, and when I think you're trying to take my job, I'm gonna knock you down, and that's basically how it is. The Rooney Rule, where they have to actually, interview so many black coaches. And that's what I'm saying. So that right there is a cop out. It's a cop out.
It is.
When we had the black coaches, the Dawgs, none of our coaches, to me, besides Tomlin, have been respected. It's like they're the Mark Jacksons of the of coaching. They get you there, and that's all you can do for me. You would never carry my franchise.
Hold on. Tony Dungy had a lot of black coaches.
No. I'm talking about ownership.
Oh, okay.
Looking at us in that way. So when I had it and I was gone. But what I was saying is we just, when they first started the Rooney Rule, they were going with coaches they knew they were going to hire, just like until we get like the Washington Commanders, where that's what I was going to say a while ago, where they got in trouble and they had to get some people of color in their organization to save them, then we will never do well. So my point I was going to say a while ago that I had forgot was the thing with the investigation opens up tomorrow. Back to this black coaching. It's just a check the block thing. And like you said, if you're gonna hire Buck, you're gonna hire Buck. You know who you're gonna hire. And again, Buck could be the worst coach ever, but you are in position to make that call.
Go ahead, Buck.
Before I guess we're already on the conversation now. And I said I wasn't gonna even get into it, but to me, it's only 2 ways to fix it. The first one is the hardest way. I ain't gonna say it's the hardest, but you have to change it from the top. You gotta somehow we gotta start getting, and me and Shai have a conversation about this. Somehow you gotta get some people that want to put black people in power. And I started thinking about white people that might even be willing to do that. Bill Gates, nigga, buy a team. Can't nobody stop Bill Gates from buying a team. Because he can be higher than anybody. So Bill Gates buy a team. Then start putting black people in power. Or the harder way. These black athletes say, you know what? Fuck it. We're not gonna play with you. We done. We're gonna go start our own league. Then you start getting these big money guys like Jay-Z, Puff and all them. Okay, now put some money in there and start a league for all these black guys. Then you start putting them in position of power. What do you think everybody gonna watch?
Exactly. Hold that thought, Buck. I'm gonna send y'all another link. I'm gonna go to the same one. I'm gonna send a new one.